Welcome to the Kings Road podcast. I am your host, Justin Younts, and I'm here with my co-host.
CDCent, what's up?
And we are talking about Charlotte, the PWI top 10 in the women's division, Okada with the IWGP title, and AEW. So let's start with Charlotte. What do you think?
Personally, I don't understand why everybody hates Charlotte the way that they do. I understand a little bit because she's over pushed. But,
yes.
Okay, find me a woman that's better than her in WWE overall package-wise.
Becky
can't work like Charlotte.
You don't think so?
No. Okay, I'm going to destroy your argument right here. Top 5 Becky matches. And I'll compare them to top 5 Charlotte matches. Let's see which one is better.
Okay. I don't really remember any WWE matches, so it's really hard to remember anything.
What Becky match has ever been that good to begin with? Because I could get you like 5 easily.
All right. I'll give you that. She's got her in ring work, but I think Sasha's better than both of them.
I don't think Sasha's better than Charlotte. I think they're about the same level, but I think where Charlotte tops Sasha is she's not as fragile.
Sasha had those amazing matches with Bayley in NXT. So to me, that puts her top.
Sasha's in that level. I'm not saying she's not.
Okay.
I'm just saying she's fragile. And she gets hurt whenever she has those really great matches.
She's hurt. She's hurt too much.
That's all I'm saying. And she's a better talker than Charlotte. But overall package, I think she's there. Her and Sasha are there. But I never felt that Becky was that great of a worker.
Here's the thing that people don't like about her. Her promos come off very forced and very fake sounding.
I kind of like them now. I thought that at first, but I think she's kind of grown to the role.
She has grown into the role. It's much better now, but look at the way she, knowing now that we're hearing that she doesn't, that a lot of people in the locker room don't like her. Are you Jim Ross now? You smoking in the smoking in the video?
I'm Conan.
You're Conan. Jim Ross, he smokes in every podcast.
I'm doing my
video of it. He's smoking all the time in it. He's shade smoking. All right.
I'm doing my best Humphrey Bogart impression.
There you go. So anyways, I think I think that I don't know. I think that has led itself to, to people being upset. Like the way she wrestled Nikki Ash, she just destroyed her. She gave her no credibility.
She has no credibility.
She doesn't have any credibility, but Charlotte's job should be to try and give her some.
No, it's not. That's not her job. Think about it. Okay, look at it as a serious wrestler would see it. And that's what I see Charlotte as. Why the fuck would she give any credibility to a chick that never won any match until she beat her and has a gimmick where she's a superhero in training? Come on. She shouldn't even be in the ring with
shit.
She shouldn't even be in the ring with Charlotte. And she's supposed to make that look good? No, she can't make shit look good. That's it.
Yeah, I know. All right, I'll give you that. I will say this though, Charlotte, a lot of her hate came from when she was interjected into that triple threat match at WrestleMania. That's where a lot of this started.
I think it started a little before that. Like it honestly, like where I feel that the Charlotte hatred really climaxed was
SummerSlam when Becky turns.
All right. If you would go back further, Charlotte feud. Really, without Charlotte, I don't think you get Becky to get catapulted the way it was. Very much like a Daniel Bryan, Roman Reigns kind of dynamic, where people hated Reigns because when they thought of Reigns, they thought of he's making sure Daniel Bryan doesn't get over. He's the reason Daniel Bryan isn't where Daniel Bryan should be.
Yeah.
Remember? And
yeah, no, I agree. Yeah, she was kind of, yeah, seemed like she was the harbinger of, holding the people back.
Yeah, but like
where it really hit the fever pitch to me was after WrestleMania when she kind of what and Rhea was another thing that they did no favors to that. Rhea and Charlotte should have been like one of the greatest feuds ever.
Yeah,
and it wasn't. It was horrible.
No, it was just a squash. All I know is from reports, they're talking about that Charlotte really wanted to lose cleanly to Bianca on Raw, and they didn't want to do it, and she was mad about that as well. Who knows if she felt the same way about Rhea? It could be a reoccurring theme here that they want something she doesn't want, and I feel that a lot of fans are blaming her for WWE's crappy booking decisions, which is a reoccurring theme with the fucking company.
Cena is the same thing. I mean, look at Cena in movies when he's away from Vince. He comes off very likable. You don't want to boo him, but when he's in, it's yes, you're right. It is the booking, but the fans aren't going to go, well, I'm going to boo this one because it's the booking. No.
Why not? They already do We Deserve It chants.
I know, but that's because they've been trained to do that. They don't really.
You could be trained to do that as well.
They could be trained to do that, but you'd have to have like the company going, yes, we want you to boo these people or cheer this person in spite of our bad booking.
This is where I always go with it, right?
Yeah.
She's, in my opinion, she's the best woman they got. Not the best. She's in the top 2, top 3, whatever you want to call.
That. I think it's Sasha, Becky. It's the 4 horsewomen.
I don't put Bailey there. I just don't. I don't
Bailey
see her
had
there.
a chance to get there, and she's a really good worker.
I'm gonna be honest, dude.
Like, this a step behind.
She was a champion for like a year, and she had this great run. And I never liked her.
I'm amazed that she got that.
But I never liked her even then. So I just don't like her.
She's not your type of dude. You were never gonna like her.
Yeah, I don't like her. I just don't like her.
To you. She's Tanahashi to you.
No, because Tanahashi was a star. You cannot compare Bailey to Tanahashi. As much as I don't like Tanahashi, the only guy you could compare Tanahashi to would be John Cena. Yeah. Bailey is nowhere even close to that level. She is like Hiroki Goto. Okay,
All right, but what do you think?
I'm just saying, like, that's kind of insulting.
Does he still work there? I don't remember anything Hiroki.
Yeah, I think he lost some match somewhere.
Was he even in the G1?
And that's another thing. That's so shameful. I don't even know, bro. I can't remember.
I don't
like. This is the first G1 I haven't watched fully in like a decade. And
I'll say one thing: Goto has really good music, and that's about it.
That's about it.
Music is where it ends.
He should have a tag team with Karrion Kross, and they could have the entrance music team.
And then they just get killed.
Yes, and you can't bring in Scarlett.
They're the opposite of the Road Warriors. They have cool music come out, and instead, no, they have cool music and they get killed, and then they leave.
X-Pac. But here's the thing with Charlotte. I feel like fans are trying to put her in the position that I don't think she fits. For one, if you hear everything that's being said, it shows. Don't you think it's interesting that all this kind of stuff always comes out whenever a wrestler of a high level starts complaining about creative? This always happens. It happened with Bray Wyatt.
What would actually turn the fans on is if they brought in Tessa.
Yeah, like
then Charlotte would be a face.
But look at this. Like, they were doing the same thing with Bray Wyatt. They always do this. Now it's being leaked that she's hard to work with and everybody hates her and all this crap.
Do you think they'd be stupid enough to fire her like they did with Bray? I mean, they fired one of their top merchandise sellers.
Well, apparently the reason that Charlotte's on SmackDown is because Fox wanted her.
Yeah, I
For the
buy
last
that.
2 years, they wanted her. So that's a
I
difficult.
can't see Fox being happy because they wanted the Fiend too.
Yeah.
And they took the Fiend away.
I
You know?
just, they actually booted her from the building.
That's the thing.
That's what's
I
surprising.
don't know. So I don't know where the guy like is Vince, but see, that's where Vince doesn't care. He cares to a degree what Fox thinks, but at the end of the day, this is the same guy who fired George Barrios and Michelle Wilson, his top, you know, people who were giving the stock was at an all-time high, and he fired those two people.
Well, that's because they were the ones that were in charge of the network, and he feels the network failed.
Yeah. So
So
my
that's
point
what he
is,
does. That's what
he'll
he
fire
does.
anybody.
But that's what he does when you fail. That's what happens. Look at Triple
look
H.
at what he did to Bray. Bray defied him, and they got rid of him.
Did a Triple H, his own son-in-law.
I know. So my point is, she could be fired from this, and then she goes to AEW. I don't know. Are they stupid enough to fire her and give AEW a weapon that they can basically? Then they would have the best women's division.
You know what's interesting? Look, I'm not gonna make an argument that Charlotte shouldn't go to AEW. That's an obvious no-brainer. But I will say, of all the horsewomen, if I felt there was one that would have the hardest time with that AEW crowd, it would be Charlotte.
Yeah, she could be the heel. She's the perfect heel for Brett.
So you think that that's what catapults Brett to babyface, is being the one that go? That's a great idea.
There you go. They have Britt. Now you have her. Now you
need
really
somebody. You need her. You need somebody of that level, because it can't just be Britt.
So once again, my question is Vince stupid enough?
He already fired Bray. He's proven. He's already fired Bray. He already, remember when he didn't re-sign The Rock in 2004? Well, he's already proven he will go there. If he's
petty enough. Do you think that was Vince's decision to not re-sign The Rock at the end of 2004? Or do you think that was Triple H in his heat?
No. I think that was Vince. I think he was mad that he was showing more attention to
also, he didn't like the fact that he played a gay guy. And
have you met this man? Have you met this man? You know how he is. He's petty. He's petty.
Really? You mean running SmackDown on Fox against AEW Dynamite at TNT? That yeah, he's the most petty person I have ever seen in my life.
So petty.
I think though, if Charlotte did leave, that would be the best thing for her career. And you cannot tell me she's not seeing what Andrade's doing right now and going.
Here's the thing, though. It's not the same. It's not the same. Like, are we really going to make the argument that she's better off leaving than staying in WWE?
I think she is in the long run, because I think she's going to, I think this company is going to, I think it's going to go to bigger heights. And if Charlotte's over there, it gives Britt Baker a real feud, and it gives the women something to really get it over with, and not just blood and guts.
Yeah,
something that the regular women will get into.
Yeah, I get that. I just, they're trying to make this Charlotte like 17-time champion.
Nobody cares about that. It's so stupid.
Yeah, but I'm saying,
yeah.
Do you really think that like a Tony Khan is like, yeah, we're gonna push you harder than you were pushing WWE? I don't see that, because that's
I don't know if she's gonna get pushed as hard, but
see,
she's defied Vince now,
so she's going to Daniel Bryan and Bryan Danielson. He's been able to say that to every person that has gone. We will push you better than WWE. She would be one that you can't do that. Now, here's the difference between her and Danielson.
Yeah.
Are there that many women outside of WWE that can give her the quality of matches she was having in WWE? I don't think so.